If you decide on a first date to go back to a guy's place and immediately see something very personal on his bookshelf, do you A, honk it?
What?
B, take a quick pic and post it to socials?
Oh my gosh.
Or C, say nothing to friends or family and just reach out to our radio show?
Okay.
Well, that's option C is what one of our listeners did. And personally, I'm hoping she also honked it.
No.
I guess we'll find out
is it?
in your brand new second date update right after this. We know dating in general is hard, but dating when you have kids makes it way, way easier.
Oh, that's what it is.
yeah.
Especially if you can teach your 10-year-old to drive you to the movies.
Oh,
Boom.
nice.
Instant chauffeur and designated driver.
Yeah.
Happy hour next.
But Aiden, don't look in the rearview mirror at what's happening back there.
Oh, you're both sitting in the back seat.
Because that's how you were made, little guy.
Oh.
Well, one of our listeners, Savanna, is attempting to do it for the very first time, dating while having kids.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Savannah, you brave, brave soul. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's an interesting perspective you have.
Oh, that's really funny.
I know this must be so easy for you right now. But tell us about your
sorry.
dating situation. What's going on?
Yeah, so I have two girls, 8 and 10. And,
Nice.
the last few years, I've just really been focused on them.
Okay.
But I feel like they're at an age that I can leave with a babysitter. And I'm ready to just really get out there and date.
Dude, at 10 years old, I was babysitting. I think you're fine. You don't need to worry about that part. That's awesome. So how long have you been on the scene, we'll say?
Yeah, newish, I'd say about a month.
Okay.
Very new.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm so curious, because it's obviously been a long time. What's your take on what's available? How's it working?
Well, she's calling us after 1 month. So.
Yeah.
It is a little bit different of a world out there right now. It feels like there's more accessibility, but it also makes people a little flakier.
Easily
Okay.
detached.
Okay.
We're very detachable nowadays.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it.
Who did you go out with?
Yeah,
Are we
let's-
going to get to that?
Let's get to the date.
Yeah, let's get to that. Austin. His name is Austin.
Okay.
So I went to a rodeo event, and he was one of the, helpers. I don't know if you call them handlers.
Rodeo clowns.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. He's working the event.
Dude, Austin is such a cowboy name, too.
It so is.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call him a cowboy. He helps out and stuff, but it's not like his whole persona.
Okay.
How did you connect with him at the rodeo?
He saw me, we just started chatting, and he gave him my number.
Cute.
It was fun and kind of casual and flirty, but I did tell him, straight off the bat, listen, I have two kids. If that's not for you, totally cool.
Oh, that's great.
But he seemed totally fine with it.
So
That's
what did you
good.
guys do? Where'd you go?
We went out for darts and drinks.
Sorry, you went what?
Darts and drinks.
Darts.
I thought you said some dark drinks. I'm like, Guinness
Yeah.
only?
Okay.
Only amber beers?
No.
What's darts and drinks?
I assume playing darts and drinking beers.
I don't know.
Jeff is so
At,
rich.
Is that a
places
euphemism?
that have
I don't know.
doors.
What's darts and drinks? I've never heard
Yeah.
of
I feel like that's a real waste of a question, Jeff.
Yeah.
What is it?
A dart place, like the game darts
Yeah,
in a
we
bar.
know.
Uh-huh. Okay. And what about the drinks?
What? We want to know about the guy. I want to know about Austin.
Oh, okay. No, sure. Let's talk all about the men, Brooke.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. What was this man like?
He was great. We just had a pretty casual, appetizers, hangout, nice time. And I just got to be honest, I love my children, but it was really nice just to have some time with an adult and feel free and that sort of a thing.
Yeah, for sure. Especially as a single mom, you never get a break.
I'm going to clip that audio and play it for your children so that they can hear you say that.
Were you able to? I mean, I find even when I go out with my husband on a date, we end up talking about the kids so much. Were you able to not do that when you were out with Austin?
That's tricky.
Turn it off.
It did come up a little bit, but I actually asked him in the beginning, please help me not do this because I'm trying to get out of mom all the time mode.
Yeah.
So I think we did a pretty good job.
Okay.
Was there any strange moments between you and him?
I mean, not that I can recall. I mean, we really got along. He asked me if I wanted to go back to his place and hang out some more. So
You texted the babysitter and said, Mama's going to be home late.
Yep, the babysitter got a little extra dough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you ended up back at his place.
I got to say, for a single guy, his place was surprisingly nice, so that was great.
Ooh la la.
It's always a good sign because you don't want to be a mother to a third child.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I have enough people to clean up after.
Yeah.
All right. So without going into too much detail, how did it go back at his place?
It was good. I mean, he made us some drinks. Like, while he was doing that, I was looking through his bookcase and saw his high school yearbook.
That's funny.
But I thought he was so cute. I mean, he hasn't changed that much. Yeah, so, I mean, he seemed like a little bashful when he saw that I had taken it out, but I don't think it was a big deal.
I'm sorry. If you're going to put your high school yearbook on your bookshelf,
Yeah.
every person that's walking into your apartment is going to pick that thing
And
up.
we would all be embarrassed by our yearbook pics. I mean, come on. Everybody is.
Totally. So this all sounds very good. How did you two end it?
We kissed a little bit,
Okay.
and he said, he'd like to do it again. And I don't know, it's been 5 days, and he's not making a move to ask me out again.
Okay.
Weird.
Okay.
You gave him all the
I
right
like it.
signals.
Here we
Well,
are
we're
to
not-
push it along.
We're only going to make you wait a few minutes longer before we finally reach out to this guy.
Yeah.
We'll call Austin and hopefully he picks up and has some answers to why he does not want to be the father to your two children
my
right
God,
now.
Jeff.
Don't say that.
Wow, thanks.
Well, okay, maybe
Please
that's,
don't say that.
maybe that's a
Maybe
little
you
extreme.
should say why he doesn't want to have another baby with you.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Let's start with why aren't you calling our friend back?
We'll ease into
Let's
the
do that.
conversation when we do your second date update right after this. Hold on. 30 days in, and our listener Savanna is already calling radio shows to assist with her re-entry back into the dating world.
Hey,
Yeah.
maybe we were one of the reasons she was ready to start dating again. Just listening to this show. and
That's
We matured
How much-
her.
how much hope we give people.
Totally.
Dating
Very
world.
optimistic
Yeah.
take when you hear all of our second date
Okay.
updates.
Yeah.
But a little you should know about Savanna. She has 2 daughters, aged 8 and 10. But there is a guy that she's interested in, a guy named Austin.
Hey.
And he took her for darts and drinks, then back to his place. But that was days ago, and there really hasn't been a lot of communication since. So she's looking to us to get a little bit of help, right, Brooke?
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited for you, Savanna.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if this doesn't work out, you're fresh in this. There's plenty
Yeah.
more fish in the sea, right?
Totally. I do understand that. Yeah.
We're not ready to move on from this guy just yet. We don't need the plenty of the fish talk until we actually
She
talk to
hasn't
Austin.
even mentioned the dating apps yet. I mean, there's a whole pool of men on there you can
That's
still go
true.
find.
Yes, I have been dabbling there, but
you know.
Oh,
Oh.
never mind.
yeah, it was refreshing meeting someone in person, and I'd like to, can you just see where that goes?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's call Austin, try to get him on the phone, and hopefully he hasn't suffered some horrific rodeo injury
Ah.
that's prevented him from dating ever again.
I
Oh,
see.
no. He got mauled by a bull.
He was the clown that jumps out of the barrel.
It does happen. Are you ready for that, Savanna?
I'm ready.
Okay. We'll see. Let's call his number. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Austin?
Yes. Who is this?
Oh.
You don't have to be scared of us. We're just a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
What's up? Good morning.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, look at that small talk.
Yeah. Let's just dive right into this, Austin, because the reason why we're calling is this is a segment we do. It's called a second date update.
Okay.
Okay. And that's where we try to help out listeners who've gone out with someone recently, but they're not getting a call back for a second meetup. We're trying to figure out if there's a reason for it, particularly with you and a woman named Savanna.
What? Savannah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, you remember Savanna, right?
Yes, I do remember Savannah.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Well, she says you went out on a date recently, a date that really stuck out in her mind as a good one. Now, granted, she hasn't had a ton of new dates because she's kind of re-entered the dating world.
Why would we set him up
Yeah.
like that?
Well, just to show that you were great for her re-entry.
That made it
That
worse.
was
Yeah,
so
that's
clinical.
Well,
She did tell me that she was just starting a date, but I mean, this is there's just a lot going on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know that.
Yeah.
But we want to hear what you thought about Savanna and your time together. That's kind of our goal.
Okay. Well, look, she seemed really nice. I mean, very cool, great personality. But the toughest thing about it is that she basically, when she came over, she found my high school yearbook.
Oh,
Yeah.
She told us that you had that out on your bookshelf. I mean, come on, man. If you're going to put it out there, people are going to look at it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally fine with that.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, okay.
You brought it up like it was an issue, though.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is not so much the seeing of the yearbook, so much as her fixation on this quote from the yearbook.
A quote. Oh, like when you're like a senior and you put the quote underneath your name or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so they put predictions, and mine said, by 29, I'm going to be married and have 2 kids.
Whoa. They put that in your yearbook?
Yeah, I mean, I said that a long time ago when I was in high school, but...
Right, when you're at the age that you think 29 is really 64.
Yeah, you think 30 is like a
I
grandparent
mean, you
already.
think you're married with kids by whatever age, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
why did she fixate on it? What do you mean by that?
Well, so she reads it, and she says, this is funny. You're 29 now, and I have 2 kids.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, my gosh. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Exactly. That's how I felt.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
My gosh.
Wait, what did you feel? I'm confused.
Like funny or stressed? I can't tell.
No, stressed.
oh,
Stressed.
stress.
Okay.
Oh, 'cause
Yeah.
you're assuming she's saying that you two are going to get married.
I mean, it's either that or it just feels like I'm going to be an instant dad either way.
Oh,
Okay.
you don't think she was joking?
And is being an instant dad really the worst thing?
I mean, you don't have to get up in the middle of the night if you have an 8 and 10-year-old.
No.
That is like really a bonus, I'm just going to say.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
jump into the easier part of parenthood.
you can throw things at them and they'll catch it.
Sounds
Like
great.
balls and stuff, you know?
Are we selling you?
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying,
Uh-huh.
but in my dream, I mean, thank goodness I didn't write this in my yearbook. I mean, I want 2 boys.
Oh,
wait.
and she has girls.
2 girls, but that doesn't mean...
You can't predict that. I mean, unless you are coming into a relationship that already has kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be funny if that's the old... Like, sorry.
I mean, who says you can't have more kids with her and make your dream come true?
Why are we talking about this right now?
Yeah.
They went on
so
one
much.
date,
I don't
right?
even know if she would want him to be a dad.
We're talking about his
Like,
dreams.
Wait, I thought we were talking about dates. Now I'm trying to convince her to have 2 more kids.
Yeah. Well, okay, fair. Maybe this is a lot. What we really should be
Yeah.
doing probably is telling you that Savanna is already on the phone with us right now, listening in on this conversation.
What?
Hey.
Yeah, and she wants to talk to you about this, presumably. Savanna?
Hey, Austin.
Oh.
Hey, Savanna.
Well, first of all, I'm sorry I freaked you out.
Okay.
I just thought it was funny. I was kidding. I'm not imagining that, I want you to meet my kids next week and move in the week after. I'm not trying to entrap you or something.
I feel so bad for not calling you back.
Oh.
I wish I should have said any of this to you, and now here we are, and we have an audience, which is cool. But so
Cool.
Yeah, and I just want to say, because you're not a parent, you don't know how awesome it was just to have a peaceful, fun night out with you. I haven't had that in forever, and like that's what I want. That's where I want to start. And I'm on the apps. There are plenty of people I could go out with, but we met in person. I already know that you and I have had fun and have some chemistry, and I'd rather hang out with you again.
right, but you have girls, right?
Okay.
Oh my God, really? I mean, yes, Austin, I have girls, but again, this is a very long down the line conversation if you would ever even meet them. And just saying we're not that old, if down the line it became a thing, I mean, the best part of having lots of kids is making them. So I'm opposed to more children, maybe eventually.
What?
And I'm pretty sure it's science that the more you want one gender, the more likely it is you have the opposite.
Really?
I need to see the study that says that. Man, Yeah. I mean, I'd love to go
Yes?
back out. Because I had such a good time too, but
I don't know that she asked you anything.
Wait, yes to a date or yes to being a father?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take it from here, Austin. So what we are trying to do in this whole segment is try to set you up with one more date with Savanna.
Just Savanna, not the children.
Yeah.
No.
You don't have to worry about fatherhood down the road or future boys that you want to have.
Yeah.
Just think about one more date, just you and Savanna, and if you're open to it, we would pay for that. Hopefully, this entire conversation has given you less stress about the idea of dating and fathering future kids.
Right?
only a little bit more stress. No, it's cool.
He's nervous.
I do want to go back out with Savanna. Yes.
Okay.
That's all you're committing to.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. That's great. And listen, my oldest did say that you look like a less creepy version of her school principal, which in tween translation means she thinks you seem cool and cute.
Oh, okay. Her daughter approves of you, Austin. How does that feel?
Approval is good. I will take it. And like you said, we'll just kind of, I'm going to stay out of my head and we'll try to take it slow and have a good time.
I wouldn't play this recording for your daughter. I mean, the whole thing about him wanting only boys is not going to sit well with the 10-year-old.
Fair, very fair.
Yeah. So, Savanna, that means congratulations. You got yourself one more date with Austin.
Yay.
Cool. Thank you so much for the help. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, Jose will babysit for you.
Oh my God, I'd love that.